Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Welcome to the Super Bowl podcast with my 7-year-old daughter, Sienna. You know, we got this new mic that came in, and we thought we would check it out before the big game. Sienna, are you excited for the big game? You got talking to Mike because it's the only way to do it.
Yes, I am very excited. I hope the 49ers win.
Let's go. Let's go. We are literally an hour and 45 minutes approximately, really close to, from the big game tonight. San Francisco 49ers, your beloved San Francisco 49ers, and the reigning champion Kansas City Chiefs. And it's going to be a doozy, Sienna. It's going to be a doozy. Who is your favorite player on the San Francisco 49ers? Can I give you some names and then you tell me? What about George Kittle? You like him? What about Brock Purdy? Do you like him?
I have to like the quarterback.
The quarterback. Who's the quarterback?
Brock.
Brock Purdy. Brock Purdy is her favorite. Go ahead. Go ahead. You got anything else?
I think George Kittle.
George Kittle. The people's tight end. The people's tight end. He's one of my favorite. Hey, look at what we got right there. What's that? That's a signed jersey from our buddy George. Right there. Remember you took a picture of that? We got Kyle Juszczyk or Juszczyk and got his signed jersey right there. We posted that on Twitter some time ago, and Kyle was kind enough to respond to it, which I thought was pretty cool. Thank you so much. Hey, we're talking here. Nate, our buddy Nate, says she's so adorable, man. He's not speaking to me. He's speaking to you. What do you think about that?
I am really cute.
I'll tell you this, Cameron Zyke, he's getting on my last nerves. I love him like a brother. But Chiefs by 43, Cam Zyke says. What's the story behind the signed jersey from George Kittle? Nate says, well, Nate, there's not a whole lot. So I was doing my buddy Jimmy Scott, and I occasionally will do these like 49ers raffles. I haven't done one in actually pretty much since I won the Kittle jersey. But you pay.
Do I know him?
Yeah, that's Cam. You pay about, sometimes could be as low as $10 to $20 for a ticket, and you have an opportunity to win. And so there might be 15 other people in, or 14 other people in is usually most likely. And they draw a random name. And if your name gets called, you win. Yeah, go ahead.
Shout out to George Kittle. Wait.
Yeah, we can shout out George Kittle. Cam says hi. Hi, Sienna. So let's be honest. Like this game right here. This is for all the marbles. Sienna Hines. This game right here has a lot riding on it. Anytime you just think about life in general, just think about life. Anytime you set a goal in life, and every player from both of these teams have set a goal this season to win the Super Bowl, not to simply get to the Super Bowl, but they all have set goals to win the Super Bowl. And half of the players today, Sienna,
Can I go get water?
you may go get some water. Hey, make sure you take off your headphones. You're connected. Half of the players today, we'll let her get some water. Half the players today are going to go home extremely disappointed. They all set goals to win the Super Bowl, but only one team is going to come up victorious. Now, just think about your own life. And perhaps you have set goals in your own life and you get to the pinnacle, or you get to the spot where you have an opportunity to get to the pinnacle and you come up short. I imagine that would be incredibly difficult. Incredibly difficult, but yet here we are, the reigning champion Kansas City Chiefs and the hungry San Francisco 49ers are about to go to battle. I want to say one thing. This is incredibly important. The live stream for YouTube is officially up. I was in my 48-hour window, and we have a YouTube page officially up and running, and I think we have around 25 subscribers. Love to see that number go up. YouTube / @JHines49. You hit the subscribe button, you'd make both of us really happy. Am I right? Are you gonna do some of these with me? Can I help you out? Okay. @JHines49. We're gonna be doing some live streams. And again, this is just gonna be football talk. It isn't just gonna be 49ers talk event. I mean, we're gonna talk 49ers when the season is going on and maybe off season and NFL draft stuff. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of research on that because I'm not up to game on any of that stuff. So I got to step my game up if we're going to want to talk about that. But we're also going to be talking family and life and faith and Jesus. Do we love Jesus, Sienna? Of course we love Jesus. We love Jesus in this family. Write down what?
What I'm gonna say.
We're just live. We're live streaming. We have no idea. Write down what you're going to say.
Yeah.
I don't know. What are you going to say?
Whatever you want me to do.
Okay. This is part of the battle here when you're live streaming with the 7-year-old. Sienna, I want your score prediction of this game. I want you to guess what the score of the 49ers and Chiefs game is going to be. It hasn't started yet. No score is a dumb score because all of us are just guessing. Tell the people what your score prediction is for this game.
So I think
Speaking in the mic.
F for 49ers. I would think the 49ers would have 38-25.
You heard it. Who's going to win? 38-25 who? She's writing it down. Okay, you want to show that to our friends? You just pop that around. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a score prediction from Sienna Hines for this Super Bowl. Put it up a little bit. Put it up towards the camera. F stands for 49ers. That's 38. C stands for Chiefs, and that's 25. 38-25 San Francisco. That's a pretty cool score prediction. I could see it. Ladies and gentlemen. Let's see some comments here. Will the coin be heads or tails? Sienna, will the coin flip be heads or tails?
Tails, because I think tails are better because I like the house.
Tails never fails. Sienna says tails never fails. See, Zyke, banner it. Let me tell you a little bit about this banner real quick. If you could see under that left-hand bottom corner there, I have a little comment. I'm trying not to be too emotionally invested. Sienna, does Daddy get a little excited during 49ers games?
He screams when the 49ers get a bunch of points. He screams so loud that I have to cover my ears.
When the 49ers do good, I get happy sometimes. I do. I get my voice gets loud. Is you know Nana? Do I get some of that from Nana, do you think?
I don't know because Nana's a little bit calm and a little bit in the middle. So I don't really know, but she's very serious when people do wrong.
She's very serious. Her Nana, my mother, very serious when people do wrong. That's true. We should be serious. You know, we need a country that's a little more serious. No, I'm not going to go there. We need a country. We're going to shift this a little bit so we don't get in trouble with any copyright with the television on in the background. You asked me a question, Sienna. Go ahead.
So, what is your favorite thing about the 49ers? Like, your thing about the 49ers?
Sienna, that's a great question. What's my favorite thing about the 49ers? My favorite thing about the 49ers is when I was just a year younger than you, 6 years old, I watched them for the first time, and they were in the Super Bowl. So it was on a day like today. It was probably a February. We were in our living room with my mom's friend Al. And together, me, Al, my mom, and your uncle, Uncle Kenny, we were watching the 49ers play the San Diego Chargers in 1994. And guess what happened, Sienna? The 49ers won by a lot. And this guy right here, Steve Young, threw 6 touchdown passes. 6. Wow.
Like how can he do that? Like what if they can do that again? What if George Kittle or Brock Purdy could do that? That'd be like a winner.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner. What if Brock Purdy throws for 6 touchdowns tonight? 6 touchdowns. I want to address Dave Corson here. Got Dave Corson on the screen here. Good friend of ours. Very good friend. Very amazing artist as well. You want to look at sports memorabilia? We got some from Helen Hines here in the background.
If you want to tell Sierra if she wants to watch this with you, because big shout out to Sierra because she's my best friend.
Sierra Corson, Dave's lovely daughter, 7-year-old daughter, is one of Sienna's. Is she 6? Okay. One of Sienna's friends. They go to our church, and one of Dave's sons, Weston, says to reverse the score of the two teams. So he thinks the Chiefs are going to have 38 and the 49ers are only going to have 25.
No shout out for you, Weston.
No shout out for you, Weston. But hey, I have to shout Weston out. Weston Corson made me this bracelet. That's Weston Corson, ladies and gentlemen. Came to church today and gave me this bracelet. It's one of the kindest things that anyone has ever done. Shout out, Dave. Sierra is pumped and says hi to Sienna. Again, Dave Corson, you got to check. Dave, you can pop your website down in the comment section. I forget if it's David Corson or Dave Corson Art.com. Dave is a very established artist, an amazing sports memorabilia artist. Without him, we're not where we're at in the early goings.
Sierra, I love you, and I love you as a friend. And hi. Hi too.
Again, guys, we are an hour and a half away from the Super Bowl happening now in Las Vegas, Nevada. And Cameron Zeich, it's not apple juice. It's not apple juice in the cup. All of it. I don't know what that means. All of it. But again, guys, we are live streaming on YouTube. We're live streaming on Facebook. We're live streaming on X. If you could, and you have a YouTube account, hit subscribe at jhines49. Help us out.
If you want to, you can click the bell thing.
You can click the bell for notifications. So every time we do a video like this, it'll pop up on your phone and you'll be notified. It's a great idea. And if you're happening to watch on YouTube because you're one of our 24 or 5 subscribers, because we're just starting out here. We just started out yesterday or the day before. Do us a favor and hit the like, hit the bell. And if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. We're big Niners fans, but we love Jesus. We love Jesus. We love to talk about family. She's got to go get something. We're just going to be live for another maybe 10, 12 minutes. Sienna's going to run and get something. It'll be a surprise. It'll be a surprise to you. It'll be a surprise to me. We're excited. We're excited tonight. I had to take a little nap, a little rest after church. Sorry here. Sorry about that, guys. I received a call. And so that blanked out for a second. I received a call, and I guess now I have figured out I cannot receive a call, so I should be going in airplane mode. But now I'm scared to go in airplane mode because it'll blank out again. So let's hope. What are you showing him? You got to show him right up here, honey? Right up there? There you go.
And look, it's a little.
Is that a Cinnabon?
Yeah, and I got this for Christmas, and it's perfect because for breakfast I actually ate a cinnamon roll. Didn't we, Daddy? Didn't we, Dad?
We did, and I'm sorry, friends. It happened again. I can't receive a call when I'm on a live stream. Hey, give me 2 seconds here. Give me 2 seconds. Let this go green one more time, and actually, here's what I'm going to do. I know how to do this. Tell me I know how to do this. We're going to go from this to this. Bingo. Real quick, we got you on this camera. Now I got to move this. We'll get you back on the HD. I got to go airplane mode. What do we got there? A little Cinnabon action there.
Wait, can you guys hear that? Please comment down below if you can hear.
They can hear it. Jeremy Annan says Cinnabon booty.
Hey, she says that's nice.
I think it's great.
Hey.
I think it's great.
No, it doesn't. What's this happening?
Sorry. We're gonna stay here. We're gonna stay hanging out here for the rest of our for the rest of our chat. Sorry for the technical difficulties. We're gonna hang out a little lower for the rest of our chat. Daniel Skipper says he hears it. Jeremy Annan says he hears it. Cinnabon booty. Here we go. Ronnie, I gotta address you real quick. Ronnie Witten saying the 49ers, you meant to say losing. Ronnie, there was a time, I know you, my guy. You're my buddy JR, John R's younger brother. There was a time, Ronnie, where you were a Niners fan. When we were riding high, when life was great, and we were in the Super Bowl, you were a Niners fan, may have been 2011, 2012, Niners, Ravens. I remember this, Ronnie. And now you have forsaken us. You have left us because all of a sudden, let me guess, you're on the
Dad,
Chiefs?
Say how dare you on there.
I'm gonna do what my. How dare you, Ronnie? That's in love. This is an open rebuke. How dare you? According to Matthew 18, I should do this one-on-one, and then if you refuse to repent, then bring 2 brothers with me. And then if you still refuse to repent, bring the elders of the church with me. But I'm just going to do it now openly. How dare you, Ron? How dare you? I love you, bro. I'm messing with you. I love you. I hope you're doing well. Hope the family's doing well. You're like family. If you're family with John R., you're family with us. Again, Super Bowl is about an hour and 24 minutes away. I'm seeing in the background here, I'm seeing they got Coach Shanahan. I'm seeing Travis Kelce. That means Taylor Swift isn't going to be far away, which it's okay. It's fine. We're okay with Taylor Swift, right, Sienna? I won't let you listen to her music at this time, but we don't need that. What music? Can we talk about what music you like to listen to?
Monster.
By who?
KB.
KB. You guys want a good artist to check out? KB. One of the best hip hop artists, I think, in the game right now. KB has some bangers, has some amazing songs. Check out the song Monster. That's her favorite song right now.
And Daddy's song Speakers Knock.
So let me tell you real quick. My daughter Sienna has been enjoying, she's going through a phase where she enjoys her daddy's hip hop music that he once recorded when I was in my early 20s. And so every once in a while on the way to school, we listen to a little bit of that hip hop music. And one of the songs she likes is from one of our first EPs for the replicas. It was our first EP for that group. And the song is Speakers Knock. Let the speakers knock, let the bass bang. And every song that we bring, glory to the King.
I was about to say everything.
Hey, glory to the King and everything. And so here we go. Dave Corson, just NFL. Let me tell you, Dave Corson, he's actually a legend. He's a living legend. Okay. I thought, Dave, you were referring to the fact that the NFL follows you on Twitter. The NFL follows this man on Twitter. And I have to be honest, I'm not sure I want the NFL to follow us on Twitter yet. But the NFL follows Dave Corson on Twitter. The man's a legend. And hey, Dave Corson, the Corson kids love NF. Do you like NF? We've listened to a little bit of NF. You think he's pretty aggressive, which I would agree. I like NF. A little too aggressive.
And Carrie Visser said, "Go Lions."
Corey, sorry for misgendering your name. We know it's Corey Visser. Member of CRC. Grateful. Daniel Skippers is spot on with this. Dave's work is amazing, and he is so humble. Yes, and amen. Humble man. Without his connections, without him pointing us to where to go, Helen's work would not be where it's at today because of him helping us when it comes to scanners and printers and everything else.
And as you see over there, Dad, can you move your head?
Oh, sorry.
It is the Lions and the 49ers painting from my mother, Helen.
HelenHines.com. Matter of fact, HelenHines.com, and you can check this on the ticker right there. HelenHines.com. You too, if you're watching us, you can go to HelenHines.com. Promo code 30 for $30 off your order of $100 or more. That can get you in some, I think 4 to 5 people that I know of have taken us up on that promo code the last couple of days, and they have purchased themselves, especially a 12 by 18 piece. It makes the 12 by 18 canvas super affordable. 30, and the promo code will get you $30 off your order of 100 or more. HelenHines.com. Dave Corson art.com, or just Google Dave Corson somewhere. Are you ever going to try? Here's a question from our buddy Corey Visser. You ever going to try to get those autographed? It'd be great. I think Aiden is a strong possibility just because we're local here. Purdy is probably a lot more difficult, although we have been in contact with some of Purdy's people. Hasn't gone super successful. There's been some back and forth with at least someone connected to Brock Purdy and his family in the neighborhood. But we hope to maybe get Aiden Hutchinson's piece and maybe some canvas prints autographed. I will be checking on that in the off season and seeing if they do any autographs. Welcome again. We are 1 hour and 19 minutes away from the big game, ladies and gentlemen. We've switched cameras a little bit. We're here on the MacBook camera, and Sienna Joy is on my YouTube chat with the word "yeah." Is that how you say that? Is that how you say it? Yeah. All right. Yeah. And so, hey, friends, we're grateful. If you have any questions, you have any comments, share them right there in the chat. We'd love to interact with you. We think it's a lot more fun that way. Otherwise, we're just kind of rambling. Sienna, do you remember going to your first Niners game? First and only Niners game. I've only been to 2.
Yes, I have. It was a very fun time. And one of my friends were there too.
Can I pull up a picture? This is Sienna and I in the same jersey I'm rocking now. It's probably one of the last times I've actually wore that jersey other than last night at our wild game dinner at the church. But we're right there in front of Ford Field in Detroit, opening day. And no, we're not gonna show the Taylor Swift photo. We showed that on our last podcast. And so that's Sienna and I. Sienna, what did you think? What did you think about going to a football game? Give us your experience. At that time, I think you were 4 or 5 years old. Shout out to James Scott and his wife and his family. They were kind enough to invite us to that game. What'd you think about your first football game? We're in a dome.
It was very, very fun, but I was very tired at the end. And it was very exciting. And I have no idea who won because I think I was asleep at that part. I don't know. I was probably resting.
She was resting. I was not tired, believe it or not. I was.
Go ask mommy if she
Wide
can
awake.
watch.
Okay. All right.
Where is
My brother, Dan Lundmark. My brother, Dan. Go Niners. Go Niners. I love it. I love it. Beautiful wife upstairs. I believe she's preparing some sliders. Oh, yes, she is. Hi, fam. I am making the sliders. Welcome. Can I be real with you? During a time like this, I can't even think about food. I'm not hungry. I don't want to eat. It's not interesting to me right now. I want to get to the game. I want to see those San Francisco 49ers led by Brock Purdy and Christian McCaffrey and Deebo Samuel and George Kittle and Brandon Ayuk and Fred Warner and Nick Bosa and Greenlaw. I want to see them get to work. And Ward and Lenore. I want to see them boys get to work. I know our back's against the wall. There's a lot of people picking KC. There's a lot of people picking KC today, Sienna. But let me tell you, it's our shot. It's our chance. Sienna, here you go. Anna, your cousin, says hi. I love Daniel Skippers here. Let's just keep it real. Hey, I never stop thinking about food. For some reason, in games and stuff, when I'm watching the Niners, I don't get hungry. I just eat later.
And maybe is it a she or a he?
Dan, it's a he.
Maybe because my mommy said, "Hi, fam. I'm making the sliders."
Oh, it got him hungry, you think? I think there's a very strong possibility. That's fair. Corey Visser asked, and I'll give you the short of it, Corey. I might have shared this even earlier on this stream. I became a Niners fan in 1994. It was this month in February of 94 where the Niners were going against the San Diego Chargers in the Super Bowl. And this man right here, who I am rocking, shout out Steve Young and this Mitchell and S throwback. This man right here put the team on his back. 6 touchdowns, still to this day a Super Bowl record. 6 touchdown passes. And the Niners routed. At that time, they were the San Diego Chargers, and they routed them. And ever since then, I told my mom, will you please give me a starter jacket? I want a 49er starter jacket. Let me share the story about this jersey. Cameron Zyke, timely question, my friend. This jersey was given to me as a gift. This jersey was given to me as a gift. Man, I wish I remembered the year, Cam. Maybe you're privy to the year. My guess is it would be somewhere around 2007, 2008, Christmas time. Cam, Chase, and I, we are like brothers, literally lived together for over 2 years. Shout out Pops, rest in peace. We lived together, and we all agreed that we would spend so much money on each other for a gift. And so him and Chase went in on this for me. And then I think you and I went in on a pair of shoes, like $100 pair of shoes for your brother, because he always he's bougie when it came to his shoes. And I forget what we went in for you, Cam. I forget the gift that we got you, but we all rotated and got each other gifts.
Mommy, please comment down below again. I really want you to do it again and again.
Comment down below. Bolts got destroyed. Corey Visser says, absolutely. 2006-ish, Cam. That's right. It's right there. 2006, 7, maybe 2008 max, but you're probably right. 2006 or 2007. He got look at this. Oh, you got the Ben Wallace jersey. That's right. I vividly remember it now. We got Cammy, the Ben Wallace jersey. Who do we got here? Tom. Someday soon would like to visit your church. Tom, we'd love to have you, bro. Also, please say a prayer for the Steelers to have the ability to make the Super Bowl in 2025. I'm not big on that, Tom. I love you, man. Appreciate you commenting. I'm not a big pray for my team. Ask me today if I prayed for the 49ers. I did not. I pray that Christ is glorified nonetheless. I'm not here to try to sway one way or another. Now, I'm going to tell you right now, she's upstairs. My wife, these last 2 second halves, this is not a joke. I mean, maybe I'm off here, but my wife started praying for the Niners during the second half of the Green Bay game. They came back.
Me too. My Barbie dolls also prayed. My LOL dolls. They actually prayed. Not kidding.
And she started praying for the Niners second half of the Lions game. Now, look, I'm not in that. I'm not getting there theologically, but to each his own. All right. Chase, this is an absolute lie, and that's a travesty that you would lie on a public live stream right now. You absolutely got me nothing. They were, as Cam reminded us, Nike Shocks. Looked like Shacks for a second. Nike Shocks. Clearly remember that. I didn't remember the Ben Wallace jersey, but I remember the shoes. Against the 49ers, Tom, I could see that. I got a buddy named Homer Hill. Homer, if you're out there somewhere, Coopersville Reformed Church, safety team member, faithful deacon, lover of Jesus, amazing man, can probably bench press this house that we're in, and can probably deadlift it at least. He is a man. He is a man. Big Steelers fan. You'd love him. You come by the church sometime, Tom, you get to meet Homer Hill. Homer Hill protects all of us. All right. Retired cop.
And you would also get to meet me and Daddy in person.
I'm not going to respond to this comment, Cam. I know what you're doing. I love you. Yes, Cam, but he isn't a Steelers fan. Oh, are you connecting the commandments there with like Jesus and the Steelers and everything? I see what you did there. Thou shalt not bear false witness. Thou shalt not covet thy neighbor's wife. I see what you did there. If that's what you're doing, Daniel Skippers, I respect it. No, it's a fair thing. And I was actually watching something from the 49ers chaplain this week. I had a lot of fun seeing some things of faith and in football and how the two have tied together. You always see the guys afterwards. There's usually around 15 to maybe upwards of 25, 30 people from both teams that come together, maybe not in the Super Bowl because there's so many things happening, but in most games, they come together and they usually pray together. Both teams, winners, losers, come together and they pray. And it's been really cool to see all that's been happening this media week in Jesus's name being proclaimed and people sharing. CMC, Christian McCaffrey, sharing his love for the Word of God and how he runs to the Word of God. Brock Purdy obviously being a huge advocate of his relationship with Christ and sharing very boldly about that.
I want to show them something on here.
There you go.
That and it says yum, really gigantic.
Wonderful.
Because I really like these.
What is that? What is that?
What you call it? It's like a bowl.
You drew it.
It's mac and cheese in a bowl.
It's mac and cheese in a bowl, ladies and gentlemen. Okay. Mark Cole, go Chiefs. Mark, after all we've been through, Mark Cole. Mark Cole, you want to go down there? Go Chiefs. I love you, Mark. I don't agree with you. I love you. I love you, though. Amazing principal out at my alma mater of Bradley Central Middle School. Amazing principal. Grateful for him. Grateful for his love for students, love for the community, and love for Boilermaker football, him and his brother. Do a question mark. You got to hold this shift down, and then you got to push that. You want to enter? Push enter. Okay, so we're gonna land this plane here. Hey, we're appreciative so much of you, so many of you rather have joined us. We got about an hour until kickoff, probably close to an hour until the national anthem. I got to be honest, I'm not sure who is singing the national anthem this year, but I'll tell you this: last year it was beautiful. Last year, I remember, even as a bitter Niners fan, because we had lost in the NFC Championship game, so Lions fans, I can relate with you. Our quarterback went out in the second drive, tore his UCL right off the tendon, and we were out, and it was hard. Reba, thank you. Reba McEntire, my.
Hello, Jenny.
Jenny, again, she is our popular neighbor. She is a neighbor that we all appreciate.
And shout out to Jenny. She just had a walk with my mother. What?
She did. Our friend Deb Zyke, another great friend, family. She's like a sister. Cooper says hi, Sienna. What do you say to Coop?
Thank you and hi back.
When are we going to see Coop again? We got to see Coop.
Probably sometimes after Valentine's Day or maybe after February.
Sometime after Valentine's Day or after February, which both those statements would be true. They coincide together.
Jenny, whoa, I love the shape dip. That is amazing. Yummy.
She's coming by. We're going to watch the game. Joe is thoroughly impressed by your mic. Let me tell you, I got to shout out my boy Jackson DeRose. And Joe's a great guy. Joe is a great kid. He's a great young man. I call him a guy because he is mature like a young man.
And Jackson, shout out to you. I'm really excited for you to come.
Jackson DeRose. We got to shout out Jackson. 1 second here, honey. We got to shout out Jackson DeRose. Jackson is our media guy. He helps us with things like this. He shared that this mic is the mic to get for podcasting. It's like the little sister or whatever, the SMB7. And it's really just specifically for like podcasting and doing videos and such things. So this is the Shure MV7, and it is a great mic. This is our first time using it. We just got it out the box.
Hey Jackson, this is gonna be really funny if Jackson is watching. Do not break off my Barbie doll head that like you did last time. He did.
Jackson broke off one of her Barbie doll heads, and she is still traumatized by it. You know, sometimes that happens in life. Sometimes a doll's head goes, but thankfully our heads are attached. No, they're attached well. Thank the Lord. So, yes, new microphone setup. We have to figure out. Sienna and I want to do some podcasts together. We think that we could talk a little bit about life and family and faith and some fun stuff that would be relatable to.
Can you ask me questions?
We could absolutely ask questions, and we have these question cards. We could also break those out. You can get them, but I think I'm going to be ending this live stream pretty soon here because I want to watch the game. I'm seeing Brock Purdy right now. Brock Purdy right now with his family. Hanging out with his family, ladies and gentlemen. His fiance, very sweet woman. Very sweet woman. We're fired up. Yes, honey. Okay, you come on back. Dan, I will get to that joke. In just a minute. So again, we are about an hour away from the Super Bowl, ladies and gentlemen. An hour away from the reigning, defending champions, the Kansas City Chiefs, going up against somehow they're 1.5 or 2-point favorites, 49ers. But I don't understand because every analyst and their mother, probably about 80% of the analysts, realistically, that I have seen, are all picking the Kansas City Chiefs to win. Yet somehow Vegas, for whatever whatever insider intel they have, they are choosing the Kansas City Chiefs, or rather, they're choosing the Niners, but all of the know-it-alls are choosing the Kansas City Chiefs. So it seems a bit backwards. I don't understand it. We're going to do one of these cards. So this is something that we purchased called Talking Point. And they're just cards that help us at the dinner table after dinner to engage in conversation and to ask questions maybe that our minds after a long day of work or school can't think of. And so these questions help to get our minds engaged and to ask each other. So we're going to ask one question and then we're going to let our friends go. Okay. So pick the color you want. And then go ahead.
I'll ask you one and then you answer it and then you ask. Okay.
Okay.
What was
into the mic.
What was something what was something you believed as a child that makes you laugh now?
What was something that I believed as a child that makes me laugh now? It's going to get me in a lot of trouble. That's a hard question. What was something that I believed as a child? Oh, I believed at one point in time that there were monsters in my closet. And I would always make sure my closet door was closed before bed. And I know that's not true now, but when I was like 6 years old, I thought that was true. Here we go. Jeremy Annan. When we snapped our fingers, the light in the car came on. That's good. That is good. You believe that. You have some awesome parents. Nicole, I hear you. I had to be right there. Chase Zyke here, breaking my heart right now. Chase Zyke said that rooting for the White Sox was a good idea. I don't love that. I don't love that comment. You couldn't pass do not pass signs on the road. Oh, that'd be problematic. Yeah, there'd be a lot of problems there. Deb said this is what she believed when she was a kid that she thinks is silly now, that I have a dessert stomach separate from my regular stomach. That's really cool. I like that. Sometimes I eat like that, and it works in my mind to compartmentalize the two. Less than 10-year-old me didn't watch my dad well on rides. I love this. Here we go. Here we go. We got some friends here. That I could walk on walls. No awareness of gravity. Interesting. Okay. All right. I'm going to ask you one question. What color card do you want me to ask? I don't remember what each color represents. We're still kind of new to this one. Okay. Go ahead. Tell me which one. We're going to ask one more question, and I'm going to ask it to Sienna this time. Feel free to chime in. That was actually really helpful.
The red, pink.
The red or pink one? Okay, let's go. Okay, I'm just going to pick one from the middle here. Okay. Question for Sienna. If you had a time machine for a day, what would you do with it? Is that a good question for you? Time machine, like where would you want to go? Would you want to?
That's not a good question.
Do you want to do something?
I don't know that.
Like, what year would you want to go in? Would you want to see mommy and daddy when they were kids? Would you want to see Nana or grandma and grandpa or Mimi and Papa when they were kids? Like, would you want to do anything like that? Or would you want to go ahead of time and be like 18 years old? Dad would be really upset at that. Jeremy Annan says he'd like to go to 1981. 1981, Jeremy, is that when you were born? Should be pretty close there, Jerem. Daniel Skippers says, I would definitely go back to Halloween of 2020, but for personal reasons. I understand. This just got deep. Just before my mom passed. Sorry to hear that, brother. 1981. Where would you go, Sienna? Hey. It was a hard time. There were some good things that came out of that time as well. We're still living in the blessing of that today. Okay. Where would you want to go? Where would you want to go, forward or backward in time?
I'm going to go forward in time because I want to see how much, like, if computers get more funnel stuff, and if tablets get more, like, bigger, like this, the size of both of these, like, together. And I want to see how much games they have that look so cool. I want to see the games. I want to see those cool games. I want to be adult. I want to see what I look like as adult. Even a teenager. I want to see that. I want to go past times into me in a teenager. Like kind of in like middle school. How tall I am. I want to see that.
That was a lot, but that was well articulated. Very well done, Sienna. And I'm going to tell you, can I tell you what I think you're going to look like in middle school and in high school? You're going to look beautiful. I know you're going to be beautiful because you already are beautiful and you're always going to be beautiful because you, my friend, are beautiful. Great answer. I agree. Jeremy, you never have to apologize. I love it. I love those kind of answers. That's heartfelt. We got small group on Wednesday, man. That's the kind of stuff we do in small group. Talk about it, brother. Talk about it. I love hearing what she wants to see. Amen. Me too, Nicole. It fills my heart as a father. Fills my heart. Awesome answer. I so agree. Thanks, Dan. Well, hey, we're gonna land this plane here. I said that about 15 minutes ago, but I think this time we're actually truly going to land the plane. And what?
I don't want to land it.
You don't want to land the plane? You've done it. This is our first podcast together. There's going to be many more. There's going to be many more. Can you say bye to our friends? Can you encourage them to subscribe to our YouTube link, especially? They can follow us on X as well.
And hit the notification bell.
Yep, notification.
And Mommy, big shout out to you. Hey, Mom, you better be watching. Big shout out to you, Mama. Mom, the video's ending. You better be watching.
We love you guys. Hey, thanks so much for joining in. This was kind of fun. It allowed the time to go by a little bit.
You way too late.
My-
It's only ending.
the video, it's recording though, so she can watch it later. Thanks so much for joining us. We appreciate you. We love you. God bless. God is good regardless of who wins. We really hope the Niners win. But life goes on regardless. And we're excited about that. Got a little bit of if you're interested in art at all, you see at the scroller there at the bottom, helenhines.com. We have the Detroit Lions piece right there behind me. And we also have the Brock Purdy piece, Mr. Relevant. And so we're grateful for that. If you're interested in a print, you can get a museum quality Giclée print. We'd love to be able to bless you with that. $30 off, promo code 30 for a $100 or more order. God bless you guys. Say peace to our friends, Sienna. Say peace.
Bye. Peace.
Peace. Go Niners.
Go Niners.